Hi, I'm Claire, Senior Manager for Emergency Services in Dublin Simon Community. So when we first heard of COVID-19, we immediately looked at our cleaning schedules and we upped our cleaning within our services so that's been done multiple times per day. We drew up some policies and procedures and guidelines for our staff teams, and we identified a clinical lead within our organisation on COVID-19, and that person is our key contact who's looking at all of the new advice coming out and making sure that we as teams understand what's going on. So within services themselves, we launched an awareness and education campaign for clients. So we did a lot of education around the importance of the hand washing, the cough and the sneeze etiquette, what this disease is, what it isn't, how it's contracted. And clients have really taken that on. We also had to look at some of our measures in services, for example, our canteen space, our bedroom spaces, and provide ability to social distance in those spaces. So for example, in our canteens, we might have one chair at a table and we limit the amount of people who can come in at any time, things like that. We've also had to get used to the new personal protective equipment, when we use it, when we don't need to use it, and how we deal with a client who might present with some symptoms of COVID-19. We've had to set up isolation rooms in all of our services and get used to the proper practices around how we might ask somebody to go into an isolation room while we contact for testing. So we've had Safety Net, another NGO in the sector looking at the health needs of homeless people. They are providing specific testing for homeless people, which is another targeted response for homelessness. That's really positive. Well, we've had to look at how we do key working. So our one-to-one key working with our key workers and clients has been quite focused now on their health needs, on planning for what would happen if they are restricted in their movement for a couple of weeks, around their mental health, around their medication, things like that. We have also had to change our shift structures in some of our services so that staff are coming in for longer shifts, but they're coming in less often. That's been welcomed by staff who are obviously working difficult jobs on the front line at a challenging and worrying time. Our staff have been amazing in keeping morale up in services, in educating the clients, but also allaying fears too. The message all of the time, stay at home, stay at home. Imagine how difficult that is if you don't have a home and you're in a city centre hostel, you are in a building with other people, you're vulnerable. So it's worrying. We are getting good support from our counselling services who are providing packs and information to people about managing that anxiety during this time. It has been tough for clients to stay in hostels all day long. We've had some donations of Xboxes, TVs, phones with data, so things like that have been brilliant and really help people to stay put. Is there any more that could be done? We have had good support, so we've had food donations from the hospitality sector. Our corporate partners have given us lots of supplies and things that we needed in a hurry to, get us through this. And the general public have been brilliant in supporting us and continuing to donate to us at what is a financially challenging time for people. So that's amazing, and as I say, we are worried about going forward, how we continue to provide our range of services. So any help anybody felt they could offer, we're at dubsimon.ie, and thank you for your support.